Hello again. Thanks everyone for your continued interest and support in this project. Had a lot of messages come in regard to the front suspension, so I thought I'd quickly put this video together halfway through putting it all back in the car, so no time like the present. So as you can see, I've got the shocks back in, the control arms are all back in, and the uprights back in. The uprights been all cleaned and serviced. Shocks have had the same treatment. Control arms have all been cleaned up and all the joints serviced up, so it all looked pretty good. So as you can see, the front uprights in these cars, or this car, is all fabricated. So there would have been a lot of work going to that back in the day, which you can see it's a really neat job. Top control arm is all steel, but it's got an aluminium block on the end of it. So that would be there, from what I can understand, as a fail point. So if you do have an accident, it's quick and easier to replace that than the whole arm. You can see it's got shims and everything in the top there for your setup. Similar theory on the bottom. If we go to the bottom of the upright, where your steering arms go into, again, there's an aluminium block there, so if it does have a hit, hopefully it'll break that and not damage the upright. That's where your brake caliper goes on there. Now, those two aluminium blocks are there to protect the upright, and in saying that, if I turn my trusty light on here, you can see here on the upright itself, it's dated, so it's 23rd of the 10th 2000, so it's done pretty well to stay in there all this time. Obviously there would have been a few in circulation, but yeah, it's pretty cool that the one on the other side is very similar, so it's pretty cool that they're still in there after all these years. You can see there's SER on that top block, so a lot of stuff's engraved. So we didn't paint any of it, we've just cleaned it all up. We want it to look like it's raced, but at the same time looks like it's cared for. So we've yeah, that's as far as we've got with that. Now if we come around the other side here, on the passenger side of the car, we've managed to get it all back in and all set up, so which is pretty cool. This has an extra lead which goes to your wheel speed sensor, which is down on the back of the upright. So that's all in. I just threw the brake rotor and caliper on just for the purpose of this video, just to show you. So this is an AP racing caliper, as you can see. It's got the quick release system for the brakes on it, so at race meetings where you've got to change the pads in a hurry, you can see here, if I pull that out, it's really hard to do this one-handed, so bear with me. It's just got that quick release lever there, that pops out of there. Pop that out of the way. Now you normally squeeze the pistons back in the caliper and your brake pads come out. Now you can see there, they're fairly thick, but they're actually fairly worn, and you can tell that by the pistons how far they are out. There's 6 pistons in the caliper, so they're about halfway out, so the pads are pretty well shot, but I've just put them in for the purpose of this video. So yeah, push the pistons back, throw your brake pads back in, lock that back over, push that lever over, and away you go. Now you may look at that and go, geez, I wouldn't want that to go wrong at 300k an hour. It kind of can't, because the wheel, when the wheel goes on, the rim sits just here, so even if that does work its way up, yeah, it really can't go wrong. So really cool little system. A lot of the cars had that. So yeah, so that's a bit of a rundown on the suspension. Short video tonight, but yeah, just thought I'd answer a few questions on the run, and as we keep going, I'll shoot some more videos through, and if you've got any questions, let us know. So thanks again for your support, and we'll speak with you soon.